This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi there, I'm Kaylee O'Kelly with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. The big story today, the CDC has approved Pfizer's COVID vaccine for kids between the ages of 5 and 11. A vote from an advisory committee was unanimous. Vaccination started just minutes after that green light was given, and members of the American Academy of Pediatrics, the Pediatric Infectious Diseases Society, and the National Association of Pediatric Nurse Practitioners all speaking in favor of recommending that vaccine. Those shots have started going out here in the Valley of the Sun as well at Pleasant Pediatrics, Peoria. Some parents showing up to get their kids the COVID vaccine yesterday once that full clearance for this age group was given. A few of them sharing why they want the vaccine.
So I can go outside and play with my friends more.
Because we're stopping the virus.
These are the days that we are so proud of our job, and it's really fulfilling.
And doctors' offices across the valley are expected to begin vaccinations over the next few days. The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office calling on the military to help out during a staffing shortage. The agency putting together a request for National Guard members to fill 135 positions, 54 of them listed as critical. National Guard members would not work directly with inmates, suspects, or victims. They would be more for administrative support. Still, leaders say with hundreds of vacant positions, it would help alleviate burnout.
If we were to put one or two bodies into a jail, the immediate impact is that detention officer is not wearing multiple hats at that point. You know, we're taking some of the workload off of that individual and transitioning it to somebody that's going to be working behind the scenes.
The AP reporting a draft version of the request was submitted and then rescinded. It's not clear if or when it may be resubmitted, but the governor would have to clear the transfer. Your voice, your vote. More than 268,000 ballots cast in Maricopa County for, this jurisdictional election. Voters in many local school districts casting ballots on things like bonds and overrides. A lot of attention on Chandler Unified. Their budget override passing by more than 4,000 votes. What this means is the district is allowed to continue with an already existing 15% budget extension for another 6 years, funded by a property tax already in place. Voters in 9 out of 21 school districts voting no on school funding measures, including Queen Creek, Litchfield Park, Cave Creek, and Buckeye. And in the meantime, Tucson voters overwhelmingly passing a ballot measure that will gradually raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour, which should happen by 2025. A new mobile career unit hitting the streets of Phoenix. This is the city's entry into the Bloomberg Philanthropies Global Mayor's Challenge. Phoenix is competing for $1 million. That bus offers computer access, career counseling, and even on-the-spot interviews. Well, the city of Phoenix is set to open its first ever women's business center as a way to support female entrepreneurs valley-wide. The center will be within the Buckeye Commerce Center, providing resources for anyone who needs help launching or growing a small business, and it officially opens Thursday. Okay, pizza lovers, this is for you, for all of us. The 6th annual Phoenix Pizza Fest. It will take over Margaret T. Hance Park next weekend. You don't want to wait to get your tickets. This thing sells out fast. They are $12 online. Festival goers will be able to try pizzas from nearly 24 local pizza makers, and the slices will cost you $2 to $4 each. You'll also get the luxury of live music, some lawn games, and kids, they'll enjoy an area to make pizzas and crafts. That event happens next Saturday and Sunday, and for all the details, just head to phoenix.pizza.
Tracking your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. The warming trend begins today here in the valley, with temperatures starting off in the mid-60s around 8 a.m., climbing into the lower 80s already by midday. And we are anticipating a high of 86 degrees here in the Valley of the Sun. So it'll be a sunny and warmer day with overnight lows tonight right around 60 degrees. We're calling for a low of 61. We'll call it a clear and mild evening here in the valley. And throughout Arizona today, highs staying in the 60s up in Flagstaff and along the rim, 70s in Payson, Prescott, and Sedona, with 80s. Low low to mid 80s from Tucson all the way to the valley into western parts of the state along the Colorado from Bullhead City down to Yuma and even in Graham County, calling for a high of 80 in Safford. So here's your 7-day. We go from 86 today to 88 tomorrow, even warmer on Friday with a high of 89. And the weekend, we'll call it sizzling on Saturday with a high of 90 degrees. Those temperatures drop just a little bit starting Sunday and early next week. But for the next several days, expect highs above average.
We've got another update for you tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at ABC15.com or by downloading our free mobile app. Make it a great day.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.